All right, guys, we have a new target from Gun Connection. We have it put up. We are going to go up range. We're going to talk basically because we're starting over. I don't like to start over, but I don't think we have a choice. But I'll see you up range. All right, guys, so we had an issue last time at the range, the long distance range, I should say the 1,000-yard range at Riverly Peak Ranch. We had an issue, and our issue was we could not see our impacts. We could not see, we were hitting the berm was a little bit in the shade, and we just couldn't see anything. And that's a problem because if you can't see your impacts, you can't make adjustments. So we made some upgrades. We kind of had to, simply because we have some challenges coming up, and with those challenges I need to be able to see my impacts. If I can't see my impacts, we can't do it. It's not gonna work. So what we got our hands on is this Vortex Razor 6-36, and man, I gotta admit that Vortex Brown is beautiful, man. It really does look good on the rifle. We have a Razor, Vortex Razor 6-36. And basically, in case you guys don't know, this is a semi-custom rifle. This part right here is actually a Savage, and we took the bolt face off, replaced that with a 6-arc. We put a Schillen stainless select match barrel on there, and we have a Silent Go Scythe suppressor on front, and it's got a little wrap, a Silent Go wrap on the front too, so when it does get hot I don't burn myself. We do have some extra added weights on this thing to make it a little heavier, but regardless, and we do have a MDT field stock on this thing as well. I do like that MDT field stock, man. It has the grip has a nice swell to it. It feels really nice. Now it is a little bit warmer today. I know you guys can see the fan right there. In between shots, I do want to get this thing in the shade and keep it on the cooler side. We have a barrel chiller, we have a fan to kind of help cool this thing off in between rounds, because I know people always ask about that. This new setup we have, we should be able to record our impacts. The problem is like when we were at Riverly Peak Ranch, I shot like 30 rounds between the 730 and 1,000, and I think I got like 5, maybe 7 impacts on camera, which is not good when you're trying to shoot and you got to make adjustments. But we should be able to get it done with the stuff we have now. Oh, what we're going to do is we are going to fire 3 rounds at the center target, kind of get an idea where our impacts are. Then we'll make some adjustments on the turrets, and then we'll start trying to fine tune it from there. All right, center target. This glass is nice. Man, we stacked them. So I think we made the proper adjustments. Let's see how she does. Man. Man. I'm gonna go for the top right target. Okay, man. Change to the bottom left corner and go from there. Okay, that's the worst group we've shot so far. They still sub them away, but yeah. I'm gonna stay at the bottom left corner. Why not? See if we can shoot a better group than we did a while ago. I think that's much better. Let's go take a look at it. That's much more like it. So those are 2 for sure. See, before we're here and here, so we have at least 2 right on top of each other. I bet you that's 3. Anyways, doesn't really matter. That's a much better group. So we can go a quarter over to the right, quarter down, and I think we'll be right there on the money. So I think so. We shouldn't do this, but we're gonna do it. God, dog. We're gonna go for the center bullseye. Yeah, I don't like the center as much because it's a bigger target, but we got this. So I've never shot a razor before, so adjusting a zero is really easy. At the same time, it's just never done it, so we'll make sure I do a good job. Let's see how I'm at. Got one shot. Go for the center bullseye. Dang it. I gotta go again. That's more like it, man. Yeah, that's good. Oh my gosh, you okay? Sorry about that. Just overly excited, I guess. And I was like, okay, but on that razor, the good thing about that razor is I can see that black line right there, which I couldn't in any of my Vipers or my Strike Eagles, which is, man, fine. All of them are quality scopes, but that razor just has better glass, and it also has a little bit more magnification as well. But our first shot was here, and I was like, what in the world? But then our second two were right there. As I'm holding that black dot right there on that line, I think those two are really, really good. We are fighting a little bit of a wind down there, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But man, I feel really good about this rifle. Feel really big our chances on the Texas Plinking Challenge and the Eric Cortina Ethical Hunter Challenge as well. But regardless, man, gun is back on target. Hate starting over like that, but I do think it's important that we get some good glass on that rifle, get some good glass on the spotting scope so we can film our impacts, and so we know exactly what we're doing when we do it. Well, regardless, guys, this year is about challenges. Get out, challenge yourself. You never know, you might surprise yourself. Regardless, guys, I do love y'all. I'll see you back on the range next episode.